Is this the gamepad that you are looking for? Well, to play games on this device, or this device, or even this? Well, I'm about to answer that question in this video. And what better person to answer that question but me, because I've had this for almost a year now. It's been a while, like at least like 6 months or so. And from my experience, this is not a bad controller if you're trying to get something cheap or you can't afford those $50 controllers just to play some apps on your phone. Also, as you can see, this controller is not an exact replica. This controller is not an exact replica. Replica. I can't say that word. Freaking life. But boom, this one. They look kind of the same, but they're really not the same. If you catch my drift. This one's a little cheaper, a lot cheaper, all right. This one's really well built. This one got extra buttons, and you might be wondering what this is for. Well, this is for your phone to hold it in place. So that makes sense why this thing has that and this one doesn't, and why this is like a little bigger than this one. But overall, I had fun with this being my first controller. So let's get to it. Now, first, when you do unbox this controller, it comes in a like regular box that says Ipega on it and stuff. And you get this long charger. This is like it's not bent like this. I bent this. I don't know how I did this. How the heck? Really doesn't matter. It still works. It comes with this type of charger. I forgot what type B, I think. Yeah, type B charger you use for your Samsung S5. And well, and it comes with the instructions manual, which I don't have currently. But let's get into it. Alright, so I had no problems playing this for days. Like, not days straight, but like moderate play. This will go a very long time on one charge. And I would recommend charging this with the actual charger that they give you, so don't lose that piece. Because I charged another Ipega with a different charger, and I don't know what happened to it, but it won't turn on. Now, the reason why I always wanted a controller like this, because it reminded me of the 360, and I wanted one like the 360, even though I also have one that is like the Xbox One, but we already reviewed that on another time, so I'll link that below. I will also link my Instagram below, so if you have any questions, I can answer it faster through my Instagram, because I'm not always on YouTube. I'm probably doing something, and I get my Instagram. I'm on Instagram almost every day now. So, right off the bat, I know you guys noticed these buttons right here, these 5 buttons on the side. Now, what these do is when you have your phone in the clamp and you can't really use the volume buttons and whatnot, except if you have an LG, the volume buttons is on the back, so you don't have to worry about that. But you can just press this and that to go up and down. You can press play to play like a song if you have songs on your Android, or you can press fast forward if you're like watching a video. You can fast forward the video. And I didn't mean to hook this up, but I guess this is hooked up to the, yeah, it's hooked up to there. That's why I responded. I wanted to show you guys how to pair it, so I might have to unpair this controller and pair it back to this to my LG, and I'll do that for you guys. I'll also do a quick gameplay for you guys, so you guys can see how it functions. Also, when I first got this controller and I was playing my shooters with it, these back triggers was a little slow. Like when I was playing Modern Combat and I shot with it, it was like a second lag. So this controller does have some lag, depending on if you're like playing on Wi-Fi, depending on what you're doing. If you like on Wi-Fi and all that, you can tell the lag. But if you're not, and you're just playing a game when you're not on Wi-Fi, I guess there's no interruptions or whatever, so you can play the game really, really like fast or whatever. I don't know. So I'm rambling on, but I'm trying to tell you guys everything about this controller before you buy it. So it's like $20 right now on Amazon, and I'm gonna link all that below. Oh, I said that already. Here's the charger port. Here's your analogs right here. These work fine. I had no problems with it. The only problem I have with this controller is this. I hate this. Like, compared to this one, it's very cheaply made, and it makes a lot of noise when you're rambling around. Here, let me get it close to my mic. I hope you can hear that. That's the noise it makes when you're like trying to play a game. Now, let me compare it to this one. Alright, you can hear this one too, but it's not as much as this one. This one wiggles around way too much. It's very poorly built compared to this one. See, I have to actually press it for it to actually move. But this one, see, it just moves. Like, I'm barely even pressing it, and it moves. That's something that really bothered me about this controller when I actually got it. But everything else was pretty much fine. It ran smoothly. Sometimes it would lose its connection, but not like if I was playing the game. But if I turned it off and I tried to turn it back on, I would have to repair it to my Android. The best thing you can do is just unpair it from your Android and then repair it. Now, I know you guys are like, what about Apple? See, Apple, when I connected it to my Apple device, it worked. It was able to move around and stuff, like move around the app, the home screen. But when I tried to play a game, it would not work. So somebody told me that I would need to jailbreak my phone. I don't know how true that is, but all the resources and the research that I looked up, that was pretty much true for everything. So I never got to play it on my iPhone, and I'm not gonna lie and say I did. But mostly every Android that I have, this worked on. I don't know if it would work on the older Androids. I'm pretty sure it would, depending on what your Bluetooth connection is like. But I know it worked on mine. So let's get into a gameplay and let's play something. And let me show you how it works. We're gonna be playing a PSP game, PSP emulator. It works with mostly it works with a lot of apps. So don't be disappointed about that, because a lot of apps is compatible with it, and I didn't have any problems with that. So we're gonna get into a gameplay. We're gonna play a little something for you guys to show you how this controller works. So here we go. Boom, Kamehameha already. I just don't like using this. I always use this one, even though when I'm playing fighting games, I always use this because I have the GameSir T1S. Okay. Whooping my ass, okay. Kamehameha. Alright, time for the next game. See, there's really, like, no lag right now, but when I'm online, especially on Modern Combat, a high-end graphic game like that, it is really laggy. And I died. I killed myself. Wow. I don't play this game with my controller. I usually use my fingers because it's a lot more convenient. But on a game like Modern Combat, I love to use my my controller. It was so much better. It was kind of like Call of Duty. Alright, so that's pretty much it about the controller. But I'm going to have to show you guys how to pair this daggone thing, because I didn't get to show you guys that. Okay, so when you're pairing Android, it's your home button and X, and you just hold it in. Hold up. Home button and X. You hold it in until you see this thing blinking. Once you see that blinking, you're good to go. Then you go into your settings on your phone. You hit Bluetooth. See, I got the GameSir G4, the T1S, and the 28. I don't. It's supposed to say 68, but okay. Then this one is the PG9 9021. So it says input device, connect it. Boom. Once you connect it, you can control it. Bang. You can hit the home button without having to hit the home button. You can turn up your media by using this. This play button usually turns on music. See, I don't know if you guys can hear it. All right. Oh my God, I never heard this. I don't know what song that is, but I like it. Yeah, so basically that's pretty much it. There's a lot of games that you can play on this. All you have to do is search up GamePad games for Android on the App Store, on the Play Store, I mean, and boom, you got it. Well, this has been another unboxing. Well, not technically an unboxing, but a review. This is the most honest review I can give you guys. Now, one more thing before I go. This flap is like the best flap you can get on my experience, because the older ones, one of their older ones, like this one was terrible. This one always threw my phone out of it, and this one was super light, so I always dropped it sometimes. And if I dropped this, I would have had Ipega pay for all my stuff. So this one was pretty much better, and I already reviewed this one. I like this one a lot better. The newer ones tend to be more responsive. So if you do want one of these newer ones, I'll have that in the link below too. So yeah, this has been AppShock. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because other people need to know about this too, because this is one gadget that you need to get.